like I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna harp on like Draymond too much because he had a decent game, right? He ain't turn
No,
over
Draymond,
everything.
bro.
Like,
All season long,
but
I've been killing Draymond. This was not like a
no, this
Draymond
was
thing
not on
tonight, bro.
this was not on him. But
No,
you know that
first of
last possession,
all,
bro.
hold up. You have to give the Rockets credit. Their shit looks completely different. They were moving the ball well. They played a hell of a game, right? But um, this is what we just got to look at, bro. Steph Curry is here, all right? You see the type of just how the shit just looks way different. You know what I'm saying? Everything just looks different. And you, bro, like when he's on the court, like the first possession he got, it was with damn Bassy dude or whatever, Massey or Bassey or whatever his name is, right? Two
Massey.
people jumped at Steph, and Massey, he caught the ball, and Massey was like, holy fucking shit, I'm wide open. You know what I'm saying? Did you see what he did? He hesitated, and he hesitated in such a way that he it's almost like he's never been that open in his life. You know what I'm saying? He's like, oh shit, usually when I get the ball in the spot, weird shit happens. And then he catches the ball and he dunks the ball, bro. Like that is the essence right there of Steph Curry. If you take away one play from tonight, that's the one play that you should take away. When he wasn't there, none of that shit wasn't happening. You know what I'm saying? So sure, all right, cool. They lost the game tonight. Whatever, right? But I mean, first of all, they were way too small out there. And here's another thing that I noticed too. Did Porzingis play the end of the game?
No, you got fouled out.
He was struggling defensively tonight.
Oh, you know what was interesting to me? There was no gi at the end. We have four guards.
Yeah, they're gonna have to figure that out. So this is
He
what
was
I
playing
mean,
bad. That's why they didn't play.
bro. This is
I'd
what I
rather
mean with the
him than
Steve
four
shit, bro.
guards.
Bro, Guy Santos, right? Everybody and their mama was jumping up and down on the timeline, and you're telling me no Guy Santos?
Doesn't make any
How is
sense.
that possible?
Doesn't make any
He
sense.
couldn't hit a shot. He wasn't that great defensively. They had no reason to put him back in the
Yeah, he
game.
was getting
I
Same,
don't
cooked.
care.
kind of
I'd rather
same with
have him
like
on the
Chris.
court than four guards.
Bro,
Stop
do
I
you
mean,
see?
justifying that.
Yeah, bro, like stop promoting that bullshit, bro. Like he
I know
has to be out there.
I'm not promoting that. I'm just
No, no,
saying.
no, 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 no. I don't care how he's playing. You cannot have like these four fucking guards out there, bro. Look at how
No.
big the Rockets were playing tonight. You know what I'm
Same
saying?
thing. I would have loved to
So
see
no,
Bassey
no,
in
no,
there.
no, 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 no. We cannot do this. We can't do the thing where we say, "Oh shit, Steve Kerr and he developed Gee and all of the smart and the slick shit that people say," and then you don't play him at the end of the game. Come on, man. The fuck are we doing?
You gotta play him, bro.
Of
He's
course, we
been
don't have a choice.
he we don't have a choice, and he's been really good for us the last few games. Just because he has a bad game doesn't mean you don't play him anymore.
Come
I
on, dog.
Let him
Lee,
I
work
would
through
have
that
it.
preferred
that that
Bassey,
is the
but
goofy shit that I'm talking about. At some point, put him on the court, bro.
Let him
Put
work
him on the
through it.
court.
Melton was having a horrible game. He made two threes for you.
You need the size out there, bro. Because, all right, you know who the best player on the court was tonight?
stuff.
No, 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 no. I'm talking about for the Rockets.
It was probably Sengun.
It was Sangoon, bro. Like they just threw the ball down there to him, and he was just straight playing bully ball, bro.
He,
That's what won them the game
he
tonight.
got KP out the
Yeah, but
game, and
I mean, it was against everybody though.
yeah, he
Like
was cooking
No, but
everybody.
what I'm saying is that it didn't matter who, bro. You even had Porzingis down there, right?
actually, you know
And he
what?
was
I'm not
giving
gonna lie.
Porzingis work.
Bassey look he played him well. I wish Bassey played more minutes. I don't know what's up with him. I don't know if it's like he might not know the shit. That's why he don't play. But he
No, but
played
it's
pretty
like, bro, he
decent.
just got here. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to expect more than what 10 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
No
But
doubt.
when you look at Porzingis tonight, like Porzingis was getting fried down there, bro.
Yeah, no. I don't think Porzingis stopped him once. Like I just yeah I was really like upset with that too because I know like Porzingis is skinny bro and like Sengun has a he's bigger bro but damn like you don't even try he don't even try to jump at the shot he just kind of put his hands
No,
underneath
no,
the
no, no,
hands
no,
and
no,
work
no, no, no.
and
He
just go
was just straight
all
getting
over him
bodied, bro. That's what was happening tonight. He
like
was straight getting bodied, right? So
I don't
he can be a deterrent at the rim. Here's what I've noticed: he can be a deterrent on the rim. Uh, Sangoon was playing straight bully ball, and he fouled KD on the perimeter. Bro, he's a 7'3" guy. He's not going to be that nimble on the perimeter. You saw how he fouled KD on that and one? Bro, the Rockets were begging us to win that game tonight. Bro, we took the lead.
Like my one gripe is might not even be a Draymond thing. This might be a Steve Kerr thing, bro. If I'm being honest, bro, at the end of the game, when the game is like down to the wire, bro, what I don't want to see is a Draymond Steph PNR, bro. That's what I don't want to see, bro, because they just don't
Shut the
respect
fuck
Drake.
up,
They
dude.
don't
You don't know
respect
what you're
Draymond
talking
Green.
about.
Yo, eat my dick, nigga. I'm
You ain't
speaking,
got no dick, you little shrimp,
bro.
little
I
bitch.
don't
Go
want to
beg
hear
for
you,
Laurie
bro.
again.
I man, I don't want to hear you, bro. You've been running the same joke for 2 years now. Like stop, bro.
Yeah, and what
Anyway,
happened? We didn't get Laurie, you little
oh my
bitch.
god. Anyway, I don't want to see a Steph and Draymond PNR. If they're gonna do you like when GP2 got the ball, bro, he at least did something with it. Draymond does nothing with the basketball. I don't want to see a Steph and Draymond PNR at
Yeah.
the end of the
Yo,
game, bro.
but one thing though, bro, poor Sengun down there, like, bro, he was throwing elbow after elbow after elbow. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, hey, that's what it is, bro. Like, that's what bigs do. You know what I'm saying? So
He didn't get no foul calls.
nothing, bro. Like, all right, there was a play when Steph went to the rim and he got fouled. Bro, how does he not get that foul? That's an and one. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, don't get me wrong. I feel horrible for the Lakers. They lost Luka Doncic. They lost Austin Reeves. I feel terrible. I feel awful for them, right? But those are the type of calls those dudes get, bro. And Steph, bro, s- they they literally kick Steph out the air, bro, and he just happens to make the shot. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, that game was definitely winnable. But I mean, it just shows you, bro. Like this game compared to the others, it looks completely different with the goat in there, bro. Completely different.
Yeah, this team is
I
way
mean, we
different when he's in there. It's
we all
ridiculous
know
how
this. Like
he elevates people.
we all know it as Steph fans, bro. But man, that nigga don't get no calls. They gave Sengun a snake bite in a close game. And then he gets his hand slapped, he gets kicked out of the air, and nobody calls now. I just don't get it, bro.
Yo,
This nigga,
I
like,
don't know. I don't know if Steve, Steve got to be a stubborn motherfucker, bro, because he keeps on throwing out that small guard lineup out there, bro, and it's like, that shit's not gonna work, right? Especially against the Rockets.
I don't know. People are justifying it on a TL. I can't argue anymore. People just gonna believe what they believe, fam. Like we're gonna really justify. I know Gee didn't play well, but bro, Gee has been well for us the last few weeks. He has developed into a nice, legit rotational player. Give him the opportunity. Don't just take him out because he's having a bad stretch or a bad game. That's
I
just
don't know, bro.
that just kills your player's confidence. He was doing that stuff to Jordan Poole, but he don't do that with Pods. Pods had a good game tonight. But I'm just saying in general, when Pods does the same thing, he does not pull this goofy stuff off with Pod. He
Bro,
does
so
this with certain
no,
players.
I'm
I just
telling
don't
you, bro. Like
understand
sometimes
it.
I gotta wonder. It's like everybody in the fan base, and I don't think we were necessarily divided on Guy Santos. I think everybody was happy that, yo, look, we had this guy. He played in the G League, right? He's in the team. He learned the system, all of that. And he's been playing out of his mind like the last couple of weeks. Sure, we've been losing the games or whatever, but it's nice to see like a guy get an opportunity, takes the opportunity, and he runs with it, right? So he needs to be in the game, right? And I know Steve is gonna say combination this and fuck that, bro. Like, put him in the game. The
D-
fuck are we doing?
Dude, you're playing against probably what is this still the best team when it comes to second chance points and rebounds in the league? And
yes, that's the
you
best
put in
offensive
four guards
rebounds.
out there in the clutch when you have actual pieces now for the whole season. When Kaminga was here, all we heard was like, "We don't have size. We don't have size." When I said we could have played Gita at the beginning of the season,
Yeah,
nobody wanted to play him. Now, when he's playing, so Steve Kerr gets credit. He developed. He's been this good for quite some time. Kerr just was so stubborn and just want to stick with four guards, like we saw tonight. He could have did that. He could have played Gee at
I
the
don't
end.
care that he's playing bad, bro.
I
I
don't
literally don't
care.
care that he's playing bad.
Melton
Like,
was playing bad too, and he hit two threes at the end of the game. We
yeah,
don't know. He could have had a stretch where he could have got critical rebounds at the end of the game. He could have blocked the shot. You don't give your team an opportunity to do that when you
yeah.
have four guards out there. I don't care what
But
nobody
man,
says. That makes no sense.
man,
He did play like 33
bro,
minutes,
Steph
bro.
had what, 26 points? Let me tell you something about Steph too.
He had
Steph
29.
Steph, when Steph comes back, right, from injury, I can't remember a time that he's come back from injury and had a bad game. The very first game, bro, 26 points, 29 minutes, bro, and those shots that he was hitting at the end, right, like that,
Insane.
bro, that dribble handoff thing that he caught with GP2, right, bro, like that shot right there is a crazy, crazy ass shot, bro. I'm telling you. So again, I think we've kind of lost the script here. So whether it be now, going forward, two objectives here. One, find a way to keep those knees healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because he's still the most fit motherfucker in the league, right? That's the first thing. Get motherfuckers who can make a decision and defend. Two or three, make sure they got some fucking positional size, bro. I am so sick and tired of seeing these guys out there and they're just getting pushed around, pushed around, pushed around. You know what I'm saying? Let's not compound the issue anymore, bro. If we go into the summer and we're signing guards like we have been like the last fucking 3 years, then I know these dudes aren't serious. They need to take the button away from Steve Kerr, bro. I'm telling you, because he's responsible for these guards. Nobody else. He's responsible for these fucking guards, bro. Guard after guard after guard. It ain't like the guards in OKC or San Antonio. It's not the same, bro.
No. That's all I want. Like tonight, regardless, I'm happy that Steph's back. Even if we won, I mean, it wouldn't meant anything in terms of standings. But I'd still just see the same goofy principles happen out there. And he leans more
Bro,
into it when
Lee,
Steph is out there. It's
Lee, I know that
crazy.
we're bummed out that we lost the game, bro. But let me tell you something, dog. I watched the shit. I know what the formula is, and when that motherfucker is out there, bro,
Just
like,
makes everybody better.
yeah, bro, like it is just unbelievable how like the defense just pulled towards him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Every time, bro. Every time. You watch him get the ball, three people around him. You know what I'm saying? And when people say like, "Oh, well, it's a fluke win and fluke championship," bro, that's literally how they won the championship. One, they defended their asses off. Two, Steph, that's it, bro. Get motherfuckers that can defend, get people that can move the ball, right? Then get some positional size in there. That's what the formula is, right? Look at the roster that they brought to the finals, right? It was pretty much add Otto Porter, add Bielitsa, add Andre Iguodala. That was it. That's it. That's literally it. So get some guys in there that can make some type of decision, and we're Gucci, bro. Like I'm telling you. But we need some youth in there, though. Within that, it has to be some youth,
Yeah.
right? So it just shows you, man. Like, I don't know what they can do, but I know that there's going to be a lot of star fucking that's going to go on this summer, right? But they need to stick to the template, man.
Yeah. We need size because the thing is when we have the four guards out there, like we just especially when we play against more athletic teams and
Yeah,
bigger teams, we may get a lead, but we're gonna give it up within that particular next few possessions. I
yeah,
see it like I saw
um,
the ceiling for this team tonight in the playoffs. If we get through the play-in.
yeah, bro. Are we going to embrace Gee or what? You know what I'm saying? Because I heard everything about Gee at this point, and it's like, all right, you know, I would have loved to see Gee out there.
Yep. Yep.
Oh,
You can't justify four guards when you got him playing as well, especially the way he's been playing the last few weeks. Like, if you want to justify the Steve Kerr stuff, which is what a lot of people been doing, Gee should have been out there tonight. And that kind of
so
just invalidates everything that he wasn't.
So on that Rockets possession, do you want them to go small? Because you see what the problem is, bro. Because Draymond is out there, and Draymond is just running around, right? And he's trying to guard KD, and he's trying to guard this guy, and he's trying to guard that guy, right? But they threw the ball in there to Sengun, and he just bullied his way to the rim and he got a bucket. By the way, Sengun has great touch around the basket, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Left hand, right hand. He's actually a really good player. He gets fried on defense, but you can see the skill set, man, because I was like, bro, is this dude not going to miss? But when you have, smaller players out there and you can finish with your left and your right hand, I mean, he's gonna fry these smaller lineups, and that's kind of what he did tonight because we just had no answer for him inside.
Mm,
Because who's going to guard KD? Well, shit, you have to have Draymond guard him. And they were mixing up the matchups and all of that stuff. But this is why I always say we need athletic wings out there, bro.
yeah,
More athletic wings, and then we're good. You know what I'm saying? The fan base sat there years ago and they just bashed every athletic wing that we had. And it's a damn shame because athletic wings in this game, the outcome might be different.
yeah. And then it didn't help that Jabari Smith hit five threes, so he's going
Well, I
off from
mean,
three.
that's a function of the athletic wing as well because
Mhm.
Jabari Smith is what, 6'9", right? So if you have somebody that's 6'2" guarding him,
He's
I mean,
actually 6'11".
all right, there you go, 6'11". So if you have guards out there guarding him, you think they can get into a shot pocket? Absolutely not.
No,
Right? I see people on the timeline saying they defend the damn three guards. Bro, the 3 and 4 guard lineups is probably like the most stubborn thing that I've seen, bro.
yep,
It is absolutely the most stubborn thing that you will ever
Arco,
see.
you didn't realize they scored 15 points straight with that lineup.
I don't give a fuck, bro. There's another side of the ball. You needs, bro. They couldn't stop anybody tonight.
exactly.
Did stop. They went on a 15
So
and 0
so
run with the
so
small guards.
so with the guards making that shit and all of that, it's
What were
because
you
Steph Curry was
watching with
out
that
there.
15 and 0 run then?
Steph Curry was out there. That's why they were fucking scoring. They could
Okay.
put you in a fucking wheelchair. They would get buckets out there. But what the hell are we talking about?
Well, I'm not in the wheelchair, so still get buckets. Mariachi, Filipinos. Yeah.
I get what you're saying, Vigil. Like the offense, Steph is running and it looks good. But bro, we need stops. We need
You know, you,
defense.
you
We
you
need some
know the
size
reason
out there,
why they're
bro.
playing small is because they're playing fast space with Curry, and that's the reason why they want to run.
It's stupid, bro. It's stupid. I will never agree with
There's
that.
pros and cons
I
to
will
it.
never agree with that bullshit, bro. Because
I'm
these guards can't even shoot neither. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like Melton hit two
they're
threes.
getting layup from it.
They're getting layups because fucking Steph Curry is out there,
Yep.
and 3 people are jumping at him.
All I'm saying is
They're not.
we could have
Yeah, go
we
ahead.
could have had Gee out there, bro. That's all I wanted to see. Even if you had like three guards out there, if you had Gee and Draymond out there, I would have been fine with it. But
Yeah, that you can. I can hate.
yeah, that's
They
that's
went
all I'm
on a run
saying.
with the small guards.
Because we're playing G League players. We're kind of like bare bones in terms of roster. Moody's gone. Porzingis got out in foul trouble, right? Horford's not here right now, so we're kind of limited in terms of what we got in the rotation. So I understand there's going to be more guards on the court, but when you have size that is available and viable size, it's actually been good the last few
Yeah,
weeks. You I just don't understand how you could justify having more guards at the end of the game, especially with a guy like he. That's all.
Gee
But
Santos
regardless,
needs to play.
but regardless, I'm glad I saw Steph tonight. He brought back joy in the building. I have not been excited over a game like that in what, months? So hopefully we'll get some excitement in the play and maybe we get through and get into the playoffs.
You
But
know, the other thing that I noticed too is with Pods.
yeah,
Pods is way more assertive. Like he just looks way more sure of kind of what he wants to do, right?
100%.
So remember when we used to talk about Jordan Poole and we used to say, this stretch really helped him and that stretch helped him, and you know, that's kind of what I see with Pods now. Pods is always like a decent player, but I think he's more confident and he's just doing more decisive things now, right? I don't like when they run the off-ball stuff for him and treat him like he's like Steph or Clay. You know, you that's like a one percenter thing that you're expecting him to do, right? But when he catches the ball and he rips and he goes to the rim and he like sets people up, like that's the kind of thing that we want from him. Played pretty good defensively tonight. Um, the 37 minutes tonight.
You know what, Irk? I know he had
Yeah,
a lot of minutes the last few weeks with Steph being out.
yeah.
Honestly, I can't remember. I'll say
Like fried
this.
chicken a lot, I do.
I can't remember like a good game Pods have. I know he put up the numbers, but it ended up in
Yeah.
losses. Tonight was like exactly how I want him to play.
Yeah. He played under control tonight. I really didn't see him miss any passes and
No, he
look anyone up tonight.
he
But
looked
again,
he looked really
when
good.
hey, when Steph is out there, like you're letting that ball go. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not doing the dribble bullshit because you understand what time it is, right?
Yep.
Um, so he played well. He did his thing. Not a bad game tonight. Like I love to see when Steph comes back and you're still putting up the same numbers that you're putting up, you know? Turnovers tonight weren't bad. They only had 10 turnovers tonight. I think Pods had two, Gee had three.
That's fine.
That's right where you want to be, bro. Draymond only had one turnover tonight,
He had 12
12
assists.
assists,
No more Draymond
seven.
agenda.
Benjo, can you stop the fuckery, bro? Really, can you stop the fuckery? Are you gonna sit here and pretend like he wasn't tanking games and stop it? He was, bro. Jesus Christ.
He was a +6 tonight. He looked good tonight.
I'm giving him fucking credit, bro. Like Jesus fucking Christ.
Steph was a +12, highest on the team. People
Mariachi, like Filipinos.
people earlier was
Yeah.
in the
Little
in the
bitch.
Discord was saying, "Oh, noticing plus minus only +1, but in a +12." Funny how that works when you watch the whole game as opposed to making declarations into the third quarter as absolutes. Funny how that works. If you need to wait and be
You know
patient
what
and
Steve
let
was
the
doing, Lee?
That's actually a
Steve,
scripture too, Jay. Wink, wink. Go ahead, Irk.
yo, nobody knows the scripture better than Jay Cooper, man. Shout out, bro. I love that dude, man.
I know. He's funny. But go ahead, man.
I love him, bro. He's so worldly. Um, so worldly, bro.
What were you gonna
Uh,
say about Kerr?
the thing that Steve Kerr does is I think when Steph is not out there, he runs these sets like Steph is out there. So it's almost like, you know, no matter what, we're just gonna run the same shit no matter what. You know, so when Steph comes back, is comfortable running the thing. That's almost like what he does because the stuff that he was doing when 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 Steph was out and and you had Draymond out there, bro, that shit didn't make any sense.
Mm-mm.
And they were just losing games left and right. But you know what, dog? It don't even matter, right? Because what I saw tonight, we can eat. And correct me if I'm wrong, but has a team ever been in the 10 seed and made the playoffs?
Mm,
Has a team ever done that?
can't remember off the top of my head.
I don't. I don't think the road team has won two games in the playoff
Yeah,
tournament.
Miami. Yeah, the Heat last year,
So they were the first team
first team ever.
to win the first road game as a 10 seed, and
Yeah, and then go
then
on.
they win the second
No,
game.
Miami did it before, but they were like the seventh seed. They went down and they went up, but this time they were like the 10th seed
So
then,
last
and they
year they were
won.
the
They
10
went to the
seed.
yeah, and they
So
went to
why
the
not us,
playoffs.
bro? Win these two games.
Brother, are we
You
not
never
focused here?
know.
You never
You never
know.
know. King Solomon. You never know.
All I'm saying, and I'm standing on it. To me, the hardest team to beat is OKC. And if we get them in the first round and beat them in seven, I don't know who's beating us. That's just me. That's just me personally. So welcome to the June Invitational, the Warriors Invitational.
Yeah, these motherfuckers were the 10 seed last year, bro, and they made it. So yeah, why not us, bro? Why not us? I would love to watch some playoff basketball. I don't care who we face. So why can't we just beat Portland and then beat whoever wins between the Suns and the Clippers?
You will need it.
That's all we got to do. No?
You will need it.
Yeah.
We gonna see.
Right, Benjo?
Sure.
I don't know, bro. But man, every night I'm in the chat and people say to me, "Yo, Urkel, you going to spaces?" I'm like, "For what?" I can't get jiggy with fucking Pat Spencer, bro. Come on, man.
When we have Curry, you could get jiggy.
We're missing a little music though. Like, I get it, we lost, but wasn't gonna help our seating. But I think there's a certain song that we were supposed to play. Like I forgot. Like I don't know. I can't remember. It's just right there. Like, I can't remember the song though. Yes, sir.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. Vroom, vroom.
Luca, I heard that you're going to Germany. I wish you all the best. I hope you're a speedy recovery. That's Luca's doctor that we have on the phone right there. He's going to make sure that Luca gets that nice PRP injection. Like,
Yeah, no oxtail knees.
yep, the same little therapy that they gave to Kobe, and it aids recovery. So let's hope that they can speed up that recovery and they get Luca back in 2 weeks. That's what we're hoping for. We don't we want our Laker brethren to do well because having LeBron is simply not enough.
You think so? You
You
never
you
know.
never
You
know,
never
man.
know.
You never know. Mossad, what's good, bro? You wanna say something or no? I guess not. But I would love to I would just love to have an opportunity.
Well, we'll be in the first round,
Love to
so
have an
we'll get our
opportunity.
opportunity.
But you see, this is a playoff team that we played. This is a top six team, and you saw the execution at the end of the game, right? So I think once you put Steph in there and just let it happen, bro. Do you see what the man did tonight, bro? He came off the bench, right? He came off the and see that is the thing about Steph, man. I mean, Steph just needs a limited amount of opportunity to make shit happen. 26 points, 26 minutes, 29 points. What, 50% shooting from the field, from the three-point line, 4 assists. It might as well have been like 15 assists. That's how much offense he was creating tonight. Plus 12. So Draymond was plus 6, minus 3. -10 for Porzingis, -7.
I would like to see Bassi get a lot more burn. I think he was helping out KP
Yeah.
tremendously. And then they separated them, and then KP was getting cooked. Then there was 2 minutes where KP came back. Bassi was on there. Sangoon didn't score. So I don't know.
What do you think is the most ideal way that they're going to use Porzingis?
The pick and roll is simple.
And it's either the pick and roll, but also the high post, and hopefully he could just get catch a mismatch on a guard, and just keep feeding him the ball. That's our best
Yeah,
run
when he,
to me.
yeah, when he at the post,
Bro, I'm worried about Porzingis.
he'll be okay.
I'm worried about
We
Porzingis
found a
because
cure for AIDS here, right? We got the best doctors
nah,
here.
yeah, it's that. But just watching him defensively tonight, man, like I'm talking about on the perimeter.
He's got AIDS.
No, that shit
Yeah,
was
bro.
cooked.
Like I was watching him on the perimeter tonight, and I was like, "Fuck,"
You know
you
what?
know.
You know what it remind me of? Like the combination of offense and defense. David
Yeah, we
Lee.
got posts.
Remind me of David Lee, bro.
Bro, let me tell you something though. But there's very few bigs in the league that they can guard the rim, and he's pretty decent at guarding the rim, right? Um, like there's plenty of times throughout the stretch where I was just watching him, you know, just being around the rim and just having like two long hands just being there. It really deterred things, right? Tonight he got his body attacked, you know. That didn't sound.
But we're missing someone though.
He as big as he is, pause.
Yeah, but he Sangoon just attacked his body tonight. And you know, it's not like somebody was driving to the rim and he was deterring the shot. But also they kind of took him out on the perimeter and you saw what was happening. You know what I'm saying? Like so I don't bro, it's so funny because I need to see more reps of it though, but I need to see him and Draymond because I feel like they brought him in to kind of enhance the Draymond shit. Draymond is still good on defense, but the offensive shit is kind of clunky, right? So they're gonna have to figure out like the Draymond dynamic, right? So I need to see more. So maybe like over the next week or so. So how many games do we have left, by the way? We got, let me see here. So we got Sacramento on Tuesday. All right. We got the Lakers on Thursday. You never know.
Four
And then we
games.
got on a back to back, then we have
Middle.
yeah, so next week we got 4 games. Okay. So
Everything is in Cali. So
yeah. So the Thursday, shit. They're gonna rest some guys in there though. Y'all know that, right? Because we have a back to back, right? So that's 3 games in 4 nights. So I promise you, they're going to rest guys on that Thursday night or the Friday night. Preferably, I want them to rest on the Friday. Let's rest like at Sacramento. But I think they should play that home game against the Lakers. You know,
you
I
know
would
what's
love to.
you
I
know
would
what's
love
gonna
to play the Lakers.
suck or beat Portland. They'll probably have to drop 50.
You think so?
Hopefully, but the thing is, he hasn't played in 2 months. We could do it.
Uh,
You never know.
you never know, King Solomon. Oh, these dudes, man, they're in the blender, bro. I feel awful for y'all, dog. Lee, every morning I would go into that group chat, in the Space Game group chat, and in my group chat, right? Like for some reason, we attract Laker fans for some reason or bronze sexuals. I think they think that they're just going to come in and just troll us. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And for a while, when they were winning, I think they won like 9 games in a row or something like that. They were on this high, bro. They were on such a high. And you had like this one little maggot in there, and he kept on posting about knees and and
Oxtail.
oxtail knees and and he kept on doing it, bro. And I would hear stuff like that, and I was like, this dude is something else. And I'm just rolling my eyes, you know what I'm saying? And lo and behold, he was clowning the other night. Very next play, Luca grabs the back of his legs. And I was like, wow,
Banklet.
look at that. Look at that. Yeah, Bane, you're right. And we were just looking at that, bro. And we were like, wow, look at that. And, you know, and we were hearing about how he sucked and Curry was going to quit and all of that stuff. And Steph came back, and I have to credit Steph because he could have quit. He could have just said, fuck it, next season. This man comes back with like, what, 4 games left, 5 games left in the season. Every other superstar would have quit. Every other superstar would have quit. I remember in 2020, when we were just down and out. I think we had like 15 wins at that point. It was like February or some shit, right? Steph came back in the middle of the year. I think he played like 1 or 2 games of shit like that. And then COVID popped off, and I always wondered, like, yo, why are you playing? You know what I'm saying? Like, the season is done. And a lot of people would have packed it up and gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, AD got traded and Trey Young and them dudes ain't even really playing like that, right? So credit to him for saying, all right, shit, we still got something to play for. Because I've seen people, other stars in the same situation, they just kind of packed it up. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta love Steph for that because there were like Laker fans screaming at me, bro. And they were like, yo, Steph quit on the team, this, that, and the other. We got 5 games left. I'm surprised that he came back. A lot of our fans were saying, yo, but Arian, to his credit, was saying that no, if Steph is healthy, he plays, and he was super adamant about it. You know what I'm saying? And I think
Mm-hmm.
so. I
You're
gotta
right.
credit Arian for that, bro, because Arian was like, "Yo,